No, BOP is gonna put it all to stock.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this one, it'll be you have everything already available, so.
Yeah, like tuning wise, you can tune under BOP, but it takes like if you put like turbos and stuff on the car, it's gonna pull all that off.
Yeah. So alignment, downforce, diff settings, and transmission. Wait, you can't adjust transmissions in GR4, can you?
No, unless you put a
but it'll balance performance will remove a modified one, won't it?
Yep.
Yep. So okay, so we just have all the things we've practiced in the previous weeks, which makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't sure which one to pick, but
you picked the right one.
This one is just easier because it's faster. I didn't want to do the minute-long freaking pit lane for everybody, so.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference, is it not, between this and the 24-hour?
It's the pit lane. So the layout's the same. You just don't have to spend a full minute in the pit lane anytime you want to change something or stop. So that's why I picked this one.
You get to come out of the pits and hit a rouge instead of going around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not always. You have some track penalty. Yeah, this track's kind of complicated because it has a lot of high-speed corners where you need aero, but it also has really long straightaways. So the trick will be figuring out what's the best balance. Basically, what we're going to do is just this is kind of more of a testing tune and applying everything, kind of address each individual subject the previous week, so. Yeah, we just have it on one, so you get fuel weight, you get normal kind of like tire behavior, but you should be able to do several laps and not really have it should be faster the first few laps as the fuel wears off. Yeah. I'd probably add more. Yeah, I'd probably add more downforce. Oh, there's no good schedule to relate to the Grand Prix for the U.S. anyway. Well, it's like 1 a.m. for me in America, so. They said a large portion of the U.S. is on the East Coast, so almost all of us are in Eastern time zone.
That's why we're doing the live link. That kicks off at 10 p.m. for me. That's how I'm staying awake to make it to the GP.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've had some other ones, but like technically, this is first modern.
I think when they posted, like, I saw one, like, the last one was 1981.
Yeah. Ooh, sorry, Trackhead. That was my fault.
Damn it, now you're going to be biased.
I can tell you, after I've been on the Vegas Strip, and they were racing down that thing in the dark, it's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, I think it'll look cool.
Yeah, apparently part of the track goes around the that sphere thing too. They can like look at the cars and stuff while they're going around. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what they. Yeah, I wonder what they will play on the sphere.
Oh wow, that would be wild.
I think they should play all kinds of weird shit.
Apparently the other day on the sphere they were playing the Netflix show The Drive to Survive.
Yeah, because they were doing like some Netflix promotional thing, I saw.
Yeah, Carlos dropped their trailer.
Yeah, I saw him drop their trophy. That's the only reason I knew it was a thing.
Well, they gotta build the stores, man.
Well, I pay for Prime because I actually ship stuff and buy stuff.
Yeah, that's about right. Like 15 bucks.
I think you always pay for Xbox Live. take all the curve at the bottom to set yourself up to the top.
That was sketchy. We're good. It can't ding me at the bottom with a bunch of dirt.
I put all front downforce at max. So the car's a little more neutral. Oops, that's not a good line. Oh, 3 seconds. I'm one of those people who kind of believes in staying in a higher gear is usually better because you get less wheel spin. Like I try to avoid, I'm only in second for what, turn 1, and then whatever kind of like that horseshoe corner is, I forgot the name of it. You can go to second there, but I suppose, like in the league, you have options of you can run a harder tire with more downforce, and so you'll have a little bit more speed, and you'll be able to like kind of abuse the tire a little more. If you're like trying to consider like going long in a race, you may just run more downforce on a harder tire. As far as like balancing downforce, I feel like if there's corners where it feels like you can't even carry, like the car doesn't accelerate enough to even justify like all the grip you have, then you might want to start removing some downforce. Yeah, if you're worried about the compression. Interesting. I'm gonna lower mine really low.
Oh, that was terrible. Sorry, Killer Bros.
Right. Yeah. So there is some kind of downforce factor associated with ride height and the rake of the car. Like a lower front increases downforce, but like he was saying, if you have a lot of downforce, the car compresses at speed, which lowers your ride height. So if you're already really low, then the car will bottom out or be close to bottoming out, maybe unstable. It could be, but yeah, they kind of what we practiced the previous weeks was messing with settings and then really being able to like kind of see individually how they affect the car. So you'll end up changing a bunch of different things and not really sure what worked and what didn't. But it also depends on what car you're driving if you're aboard. So you'll be mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, or front-wheel drive. Yeah, so you're mid-engine. Yeah, mid-rear. So no, it's rear-wheel drive. But and then I really think there's kind of like, for me at least, there's three things I really look at: low speed corner handling, high speed corner handling, and then also curves, like how the car handles in the curves, if it's unstable or not. And there's multiple things you can adjust to affect the same thing. Like you can add understeer, oversteer in multiple different ways, like with the differential settings, or brake balance, or the roll bars.
I mean, I was just trying to draft. I wasn't even paying attention.
Most cars should be able to do a rear flat. And also when I'm tuning, I think it's important to look at the most important corners on the track. Like here, obviously turn one leading to a ridge became a straight is a pretty critical corner to be able to take as fast as possible. So you need to make sure your car can handle that well and get a good run.
What's up, guys? Bubbles, how you been? It's been a
Good,
while.
man. How are you?
Can't complain. You still liking that new job?
Oh, yeah. How was your trip?
Japan is awesome, man.
Oh, I didn't know
Japan
that.
is like, yeah, Japan is amazing. I really wish I could have gone to Suzuka because I was there during the last Super Formula Racing season. But it was a little out of the way. Like the racetracks are a little bit out of the way. But it's a cool country, man. It's like it's the second time I've been, but it's like super clean. It's really nice to get around. Really easy. It's overall a good time. I like it.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. It's on the bucket list to go one day, but I don't know when. But yeah, we've just been doing a lot of kind of tuning. I think this will be kind of the final little tuning one.
Alright.
Although there's not much on the schedule really, it's just a testing tune session, I think.
With all the new guys enjoying the day, then we're going to go back to doing lessons.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I would say we could do that, or at least kind of tell people some of the stuff we did, and they can test it out. If you're oversteering, then you definitely need rear stability. Then front. And it's fully a downforce corner, like that's going to be the biggest impact on performance. I think my car is pretty unstable. I made the suspension really soft. And it handles good, but if you lose it, it really washes out really bad. I just wanted to see if I made it soft, if it was an improvement overall or not. It's basically a really good improvement in the lower speed corners, I think, but not the transitions or the like mid-speed. Start finish straight. sector's been purple. I just can track limits penalties.
Somebody asking comment there.
Yeah, the car just doesn't really handle that good. But I think it's fast. It's just not easy to drive.
Hubble, I got a question for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have a process you go through when you're tuning as far as like looking at the sheet? You go, you know, I'm gonna adjust downforce first, see how that feels, and then move on to compression, you know, the suspension. And
So I
then
think
you
it's,
roll on.
yeah, I think it's kind of track dependent. So like this track, since downforce is such a major factor, I think I would start with that first.
Okay.
So like I said, I kind of look at like key corners that I know are important on the track and how the car feels in those. Like if so it may depend on if you get a lot of oversteer exiting turn 1 and you're struggling with like getting power down on turn 1, or you're struggling with like driving the car through a rouge flat, then you would probably start in those places because they're such like critical areas of the track. And I think ultimately, no matter what setup you have, it's probably going to have some kind of compromises to a certain part of the track, whether it's the curves or it's the low speed section or something. Obviously here you have to be kind of aware of like your straight line speed and how you're going to end up racing with other cars on track.
So when you're adjusting the downforce, you're leaving all else equal and just messing with that.
Yeah, I would usually try to do.
Then,
I would usually try to do one thing at a time.
Okay.
And even sometimes I'd probably go, you know, create a new settings sheet. Like, can you even create settings sheets with off on?
Yeah, you can't. It's so stupid.
Why? That's so dumb. Yeah, so I would start with playing with the downforce, and like what we were doing last week, I'd maybe like set it to two extremes, like all the way down in the front, all the way up in the rear, and drive a couple laps, and then do the opposite, and then you say, okay, I can feel that I have a lot of understeer when the rear is at max and the front is at minimum, but since they're not like the same values, you may feel like with the front at max and the rear at minimum, so the car is more balanced, but maybe, so you just start, but maybe it's a little bit oversteery, so then you just start adding rear downforce until you feel the car kind of get balanced to how you prefer to drive it.
Gotcha.
Because there's also obviously the driver factor, like a car with more rear wing and more understeer is just going to be easier to drive for anybody, but it may not be the perfect like optimum lap setup. But if it's helps improve your lap times, then it doesn't really matter, you know, if it's easier for you to run consistent laps with. Most of the suspension and alignment stuff will deal more with low speed than like the mid-speed corners. How the car kind of turns in initially to a corner, or how the weight transfers between braking and acceleration. You can kind of influence that more with like the suspension tuning. The downforce is kind of going to have an overall greater effect on the balance than anything else. So like if you're getting a lot of wheel spin, you may deal with like a change of the dip. You know, especially the front wheel drive.
My car is having a little bit of trouble getting through the bus stop, but it feels really good everywhere else on the track. What should I adjust?
Well, what's the problem in the bus stop? Is it like the hitting the curbs? Are you actually just hitting the curbs, or putting the power down, or just it doesn't feel like it wants to turn?
It's like when I put the power down for the second part of it, it doesn't want to turn.
Are you in second gear or first gear or third?
I've tried it in first and in second. Generally, I think I hit first, trying to get through it.
Like, I usually like give it a little gas in between the two corners and then completely let off until I get it nearly straight. So maybe it's just applying the throttle a little too early. You know.
I got you.
Just a theory, I don't know.
Oh, it's probably an accurate one.
I think the worst thing about the setting sheets is like, how do you turn the car back to stock with pop on? You can't set a new setting sheet. You can't. It won't let me do a sheet.
Yeah, now when you're entered the course and when bop is on, yeah.
If I cancel my entry, I can do it.
If you cancel your entry, it'll go back automatically.
That was confusing me.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of it.
Yep.
It's like if I just look at the stats on the left, if I add front downforce, it increases the rotational G, and for a very small like acceleration performance loss, you know, so you can kind of use that too to kind of benchmark if you're kind of doing too much or yeah, we can do some like fun races after people kind of figure out the setup. It'll be like some short sprints or something.
I need to find this braking zone for the bus stop. I think that's part of my problem right there. So, Hubble, are you supposed to hit both the curbs in the bus stop?
I don't hit the big sausage, but I kind of touch the other ones.
Okay.
Sounds like you guys are on Daytona.
The sausage is always dangerous.
Wait, so I set a tuning sheet, and then I enter, and then it resets all my settings.
Yep.
So it's kind of useless. Because I was like, man, my car doesn't feel fast at all.
Azazel, have you been having trouble with the Eau Rouge and Randalon? Nice.
Yeah, if you, on the first left, if you just drive the whole car over that curve, it should be pretty easy to stick flat. I can replicate my fast lap. Another thing here is like with the default tune, you kind of use the curves to help like rotate the car. But if you tune the car to be a little bit more neutral, you can't use the curves as much, or you gotta be a little more careful. Like the curve over rotating the car. That's so if you're in a real drive car and they try like a little bit softer rear suspension, it could help with putting the power down.
I am in the all-wheel drive Lambo.
Well, you're probably gonna have understeer. The final chicane on our left now.
Yeah, and I would prefer to drive an oversteery car. So it's kind of messing with me.
That's what you're stuck with, right?
But yeah, the Lambo is the team car. Yeah.
So can you do diff tuning on that? Like balance
Yep.
the tuning? If you put it all to the rear, can you do like the vectoring?
It doesn't let you do like that part of the vectoring. Like you can't change the ratio.
That'd be nice.
But the default on it is 70 to the rear, so it's kind of tilted that way.
happening.
Also, if you guys don't know, for your racing, tow increases tire wear. So less tow, your tires will last longer. Yeah.
Does that apply to both toe in and toe out?
I believe it applies equally. I guess I didn't fully test that, but
I mean, it all makes sense.
I mean, I just tested it by like turning the wear really high and then setting the tow to like 0 and driving on like special state route X in a straight line, and then setting it like maxed out, like in and out, and doing the same thing, and it significantly changes the wear rate. But the camber doesn't seem to affect it.
Yeah, the camera will matter for road turns.
Yeah, I guess they just decided not to like have, because technically camber would affect, you know, kind of maybe how much you would wear one portion of the tire.
Yeah.
And I think they just basically decided to ignore that.
I think so.
That part of the mechanic.
Getting out of this damn thing. Pain in the ass.
And now my problem is, I don't know if I can replicate the lap I did earlier. But, to let you guys in on what I feel like is faster, a little bit softer suspension than what was default. I'm in the Cayman. But I put more front downforce and softened the suspension a little bit, and the car just feels like it wants to turn more. It's just easier. Easier to get it to like turn in. It doesn't feel like it understeers, but it's still stable.
Yeah, stability's pretty good.
But if you like throw the car a little too hard, like, you know, if you throw it in really hard, it'll be less stable, like it'll kind of scrub.
Yeah, I'm starting to like figure out all the tuning stuff finally. I'm totally at it. So I'm like trying to learn how to make my car setups.
I think the tricky part with a lot of people learning tuning is that you kind of need to first understand like what understeer or oversteer feels like in certain corners and what the problems are. Yeah.
Well, initially, for me, my whole deal was like I'm so new to driving and doing all that. I was like, I don't know if it's me or if it's the car, so I just assumed it's me until I got to a certain skill level, and now I'm like, now I think I can adjust the car to kind of accommodate my driving more or less, and make me more comfortable in the car and go faster.
Right? Sometimes you can tune a car to suit your driving, even if your driving isn't necessarily like perfected or you're not as skilled at that track or something. You can say, let me just tune it in a way that I can drive the car comfortably not have oversteer moments or something like that where you make some mistakes. So
Exactly right.
I guess I had a good draft when I did my fast lap. I think I drafted Kimmel straight. So. I have softer sway bars and softer springs than stock and softer compression. More front downforce and less rear downforce, and it feels at least on the surface it feels pretty fast.
Said you run when you hit your fast lap bubble?
Probably like 2 or 3 maybe.
Okay, so it's not a gas thing? It's holding you back?
No, it's 2/10 on the Kimmel straight. I don't think I can get without a car in front of me. So not a good representation.
Bus stop with your advice, and it took 1.4 seconds off my lap. Oh, just the way I was hitting it. Change it.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Use the curbs more. Less gas coming out of the second turn. Use the gas in the middle. Straighten out the car before I pin the throttle. Stuff I should probably already know, but
yeah, just avoid the sausage curves, and then that's like exiting onto the final straight. That's like one of the few places on the track where you really got to be gentle, getting back on the throttle and just do it nice and
easy, but
like, yeah, assertive. Assertive with it, but not stomping it. stereo.
Yeah. Yeah. I tend to do a lot better there. Well,
Alright, I figured out my speed issue.
I usually just choose whatever car I
Remove downforce from the car and it's faster. What do you know?
faster on the straights, less speed in the corner stuff. So if I lose time.
Well, I just took it off the rear, not the front, so
Oh,
a little bit. It's a little bit more oversteery, but it's faster. So again, it's that compromise of, alright, the car is technically faster, but it's a lot harder to drive. But if you can deal with it, and also when the tires fall off, it's going to be a real nightmare. So since I have less downforce, I'm sliding around more and probably wearing it faster. Sliding is like the fastest thing to wear the tires in this game. Like if you spin out, like you'll take a huge chunk of wear out of your tires if you have like tire wear rate on. Maybe faster. A little bit faster. 310. So I figured it out. Way less downforce, but mainly less rear downforce. So I can say now the car has a little bit lower ride height, a little bit lower damping compression, a little bit lower natural frequency. I took a little bit of toe out of the rear, but maybe I should put some back because it's unstable in the rear. And I have like 200 front downforce, 230 rear. And that's obviously the Cayman, a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, so that's not representative. And I reduced the Excel sensitivity just a little bit, like 15. And drop the rear anti-roll bar like from 5 to 4. Right? Or I won't move the front up one. I can't remember which one that is. I'm wondering if it really needs 3.5 degrees negative camber. I think I'd come over that a little too. 5-lap race
Yeah,
in
done.
in a little bit. A few more minutes or...
I think I need to change the oil in my car.
It shouldn't matter for Bob.
Car.
Oh, it shouldn't matter for Bob. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
It shouldn't matter.
Run daily real quick. Get out of the queue.
I will say this session overall has made the car feel much better. When it first like 10-15 minutes it was a consistent 236 and now I'm running 230s.
Definitely as low a downforce as you can deal with this track, I think. And I think the gearing of the car will matter a lot, like how well it's geared on the
But it's weird, I'm actually running a higher downforce than I've run all season. A slight increases. I'm also running more camber. Normally I've been running the negative camber on zero. Yeah, in the Lamborghini, the negative camber on zero makes you feel like you're driving in a cloud. It's amazing.
Is that good?
I liked it. Azazel
Maybe
didn't
not
like it as
optimum.
much as I did.
Maybe
But
not optimum grip. Cloud car.
My car feels like a cloud car right now. I do not like my setup right now.
Hey, well, have you getting a whole lot of submissions for this week?
Submissions?
The stewards.
No, actually, I think I've only gotten one.
I was gonna say, it felt pretty clean
Yeah, I mean,
overall.
watching it, we didn't see any incidents on stream, so that was pretty nice.
I got a feeling after this one you'll get some. I think some people might die when we race spot.
I thought there were gonna be, I don't know. I thought like the first chicane on the Mulsanne was gonna be like an insane amount of incidents, but it wasn't.
Yo.
It wasn't bad.
I did too on lap one. I was like, oh man, we're gonna all be tight hauling ass down that straight, and it's gonna be like the beginning of Monza.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we do normal what tire wear and fuel wear we have right now? Probably just leave it. It'd be easier, right?
It's 1 and 1. Yeah, it's fine.
I've got 5 laps. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine. It's good for a short sprint.
Yeah, it's probably close to what the actual sprint race will be. Oh yeah, yeah. We took those things on the snow.
Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god!
Yeah, we raced the Mercs on the snow track.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. It took about an hour to get a good grip on the car onto how it was gonna do.
Jeez.
Next week's is gonna be fun. We're gonna race that new Porsche. Brand Central. I think it's the 22 911, the one with the DRS on it. Yeah, it's the car that tied on the vote with the Merc last week.
No, the 992. Oh. Alright, we ready? Okay, I randomized. The start grid, kind of. I think it is grid start, yeah. I don't know if false start check is on, but yeah, grid start. Alright.
Nope, no lights.
Well, that's a fast.
Some kind of weird lag going on right now.
Alright, don't go for wide in the turn 1.
I don't mind if I follow you, sir. Alright, I see 3 guys side by side going into this.
I know where to go, try to get some longer the biggest boost ever.
My bad, Jax. I wasn't trying to pull up on you.
Somehow I just took your drift with that.
Yes, you did.
Everyone's on racing soft, right? Yeah, I didn't specify, so.
No. That was a terrible place to go off track.
I think I just picked up a penalty.
That was scary, man. Yeah, I thought I was done for.
Track limits like don't exist on Log Shield, right?
Oh shit, sorry, James. My bad. My car feels like a brick for some reason.
So, James, are you driving right now?
Yeah, I won.
Oh, okay. You got your flashers on. I'm like, this auto driver is going so fast.
I go side by side and I leave.
I got hacked on.
Oh, that's my fault. That was all me. That was all my fault. Oh no. Well played. That was too risky.
Fuck.
It's just like trying to give space and like cutting it too much over that curve and just
Did you just die on Eau Rouge?
yeah, I died it on the top of the hill.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's Redillion actually, but yeah, I YOLO'd it. I figured for fun, I'll see if I could go side by side and oh, yellow flags. That's okay, you guys do things for it. Yeah, if you went off track, they'll get dirty, and that's probably the main thing. A couple corners, but if you end up spinning or going off again, then it just keeps.
Yeah, it really depends on how bad it was. How deep you dropped. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time if you in the grass and then you try and like get on it and send it.
Yeah, or just off on the dirty part of the track too. But
Yeah. But yeah, give it like, I would say, probably like 15 seconds to get back onto the track and you'd be okay.
I think it really depends on. It actually depends on like
Yeah.
corners. Like you have to actually go through a
have to
couple of
scrub it off.
corners, scrub it off.
Yeah.
Swerving. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I've tried that.
You can,
but
yeah, I mean, you can scrub it off. It's basically what you have to do. Is just what I've done. Yeah. It's like running through the marbles and stuff like that. It'll stick to your tires and screw you up.
You don't have to back off, Wonka. I'm gonna hit that flat every time.
What was that?
I saw you back off right at the before we got to Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
Flat every time.
Well, I decided to lift off a little bit because it's harder to go through there with less downforce from your the air wash on your car.
Oh yeah.
So
I
I'll
can
lift
see
off
that.
just a little bit to get a little bit of space. And then also it gives me room, if you were to make a mistake, it gives me a little bit of room to potentially, like react or something, so it's just being a little cautious.
Yeah, though, the dirty air definitely makes sense to avoid that through there. What is going
Oh shit! No! Oh no! Oh man!
So I think I've proven the loose setup isn't very good because I've spun twice. It's fast, but not consistent with it. So.
Yes. Sorry about that accident.
You're good, Wonka.
I was so close behind Dinosaur, I literally could not see anything. And as soon as I pulled out, I was like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm a dead man.
Drifting over, and I hit the quick swerve, and then I heard, I was like, oh, he was right on my ass when I swerved.
Yeah, Hubble, I'm running pretty low downforce as well, and I think it felt better with like 260, almost like 260 in like rear downforce. I still felt as fast, but way more planted.
Yeah, it is also interesting, I feel like, with the dirty air effect too. Although the draft is still a pretty powerful slipstream.
Seems to be the human time. That's 2:28. It's for the aliens. Does that mean you're even more of an alien?
Dude.
Oh man, that's brutal.
No!
I know.
No!
No.
Oh, we saved it! I just done 360s off track on the last lap.
The car's so unstable on the like AstroTurf part of the curve. Like,
oh yeah.
I cannot. I've got it set up now where I cannot save it if I go over there.
Yeah, I did a full 360. He
I
just
like
got the gas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Shortcut.
Oh my god.
Wonka, did you just go in the pits?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I literally. Oh no. Yeah. I messed up your race by spinning into you there. I literally spun 4 times, so it's my own. Okay, I couldn't tell. It looked like the back of my car was like gonna slam into the side of you, so I wasn't sure if I hit you. Cause I spun on the. Yeah, I spun on that. I was on the left side curb, and I was trying to give you space, and I just spun driving over that curb, like. Yeah, I didn't. I was just trying to give as much space as possible for the track out. Yeah. So I kind of learned from that. I feel like I do need more downforce to have a more stable car.
Yeah, because if you're on the off the
I
racing line,
I
you're
went
gonna
from
you're
the
gonna need that
back
extra
to
grip.
the front, and then to the back again, and then halfway up, and then back to the back, and then about halfway up again before the end of the 5 laps. But
That's funny.
you know, you're not going to win the race if the
You
car
guys
like
getting another one?
instant spins on the curb.
What's up, guys?
You guys getting another race going?
We can if everyone. If you, I don't know if you guys want to do any adjustments or you want to just jump into another hot lapping session or another like 5 lapper or something.
Yeah, let's just do another 5 lapper. Just do a
Yeah.
Can you wait for 2
re-race.
minutes?
Yeah, we can do a couple minutes. Let me re-randomize the grid.
Actually,
Toss
yeah,
arms
it gives
away
me
and
some
invite.
time to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they don't have the side mirrors actually show the side view instead of they're just like extra rear view mirrors. Like you have the same perspective in all of them. So
But that's the thing. If they're behind you, it's their responsibility to get around you safely. You don't have. You're not. I mean, you're not supposed to 100% be aware that they're right on your ass. Like they should present themselves properly before entering the corner. Oh yeah, dive bombers. Yeah. I was like, yeah, dude, of course. I had one guy like understeer into me under the coming out of the chicane of Suzuka, and I'm like, bro, I was already like pointed out of the exit. You're just like steering right into my car the whole time. I was like, I even sent him screenshots of like, look at the angle of your car, look at your steering angle, your understeering, everything. Like, just admit you fucked up. It's a
I mean, at the end, I think people forget, like, this is amateur level racing, no matter what, you know.
Oh, yeah.
There's casual people who are going to make mistakes or don't fully know, like, kind of the racing etiquette that you may have. And honestly, like professional drivers are extremely aggressive, like, in the real world. And I think people just try and emulate that, where, like, reality amateur racing, life, stuff like that, people don't want to wreck their cars. They're much more friendly, courteous, giving space, fair, clean. Right, so that's like kind of where I think some racers should be encouraged to drive, like along those kind of, that framework of rules where like you don't want to hit anybody at all, and you want to give fair, clean space, racing room to everybody, concede positions, and instead everyone says, well, you know, Max Verstappen drives like this, so it's totally fine. It's like, yeah, he's being paid millions of dollars, and it's not his car, so, you know, he's a professional. Right.
Not coming out of his pocket.
Yeah, and they're professional drivers, like their kind of framework for how to race each other is totally different. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that all the time, that like, well, that person braked too early, it's their fault. I was like, no, like, it's just like on the road. If you rear end somebody, it's 100% your fault. Like, yeah, exactly.
You're in my way from setting my fast lap.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah. As long as you're not like,
exactly.
checking outside of a braking zone, you're fine. It's like,
yeah, it's like it's a braking zone. It's a zone, not a point. People are like, oh, he broke too early. No one brakes there. It's like, well, you don't know. Well, like we kind of had a good lesson of that when we were doing the tire management race, where there was some crashes because somebody was on soft tires managing or on hard tires managing or fuel saving, and then another person was on a one-stop strategy and they're, you know, going flat out, and they meet each other at the top of a rouge at like, you know, 50-kilometer-an-hour closing speed, and it's kind of like, okay, who's at fault there? It's like, well, I mean, that guy's running his race. Yeah, he's way off your pace, but you have to see and be more conscious of the fact you're closing on someone at a rapid rate, and lift at the bottom of a rouge so you catch them a little later and you can, you know, overtake them cleanly at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you're like outpacing them like crazy, like if you're just in a whole, because mixed class racing and whatnot, like if you're just in a whole different like speed of car, I mean, you're most of the time, at least from what I've witnessed in like GT racing and stuff like that, is they'll flash their lights a couple times, you move off the line, they go by, and then you just resume racing. That's all I've ever seen. But most people don't do that anyway. They just sit behind you and spam their lights. Like, oh, I'm faster than you. Get out of the way. No, you're not. You're just an idiot. Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit of psychological warfare in racing too. It's like just try and distract somebody. Yeah.
But
right,
they'd
all
be
here?
faster if they just focused on driving instead of trying to play games.
Are we all here and ready?
I am. I just need an invite.
Yeah, I feel like if you're relying on psychological tactics, I think like you're kind of focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah, you just need to focus on your driving, and you will be faster than they are. You know, so play mind games when you're faster than they are. You know, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is defensive mind games, man.
It's just for shits and giggles, just to fuck with people, right?
Exactly, because you're at that skill level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you have to drive around me. That's still part of racing.
You're good.
Oh, I got a penalty for that?
We're doing this together. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, you were in. You bumped me off a little bit, but I mean, it didn't like we're good. No, you touched me, and I went slightly off. I probably lost like a quarter of a second. We're good.
I'm trying to fit in the spot. Sorry, that spot was not there. There was not a spot there. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dinosaur. Or I think it was Dinosaur rear-ended.
Nope.
A bunch bunch of them.
I don't think you're near me. It might have been Azazel.
Yeah, it wasn't a dinosaur. He's up ahead.
Yeah, it might have been Azazel then.
How did we go 3 wide through there?
Approaching the bus stop together. Nope, I lived a little. Oh, there's some shenanigans going on up there. Oh.
How did I make it through that? Oh my god, it's past like 5 people.
I got hit into, like somebody hit me and I thought I was about to T-bone you.
I'll have to save the replay of that. We went 4 wide going into the braking zone.
Yeah.
I had like 2 wheels in the grass on the inside.
We were all braking and then KG flew past everybody.
Did he miss the braking zone or did he get bumped and kind of lose it in the braking zone? I just saw someone go straight. I hear him off in the distance. Oh, the grass. Touch the grass.
He's in the bathroom, man.
I added more rear wing to my car, and as you can see, I haven't crashed yet, so I think it paid off. It's just slightly more stable. It's still definitely unstable, but... So does anyone have like low downforce setup that they feel like is like beneficial on the straights and actually like paying off?
No, I have a low downforce setup and it's terrible. It's so bad.
What's low? Like under 200 or something?
Yeah, it's like I think I got like what's like 150 is the lowest on the front, and then
on the front. Oh my god.
Yeah. And then I got like 170, 180 on the back.
So I just had horrible.
Oh my god, I died. I just died.
I had horrible aero wash behind trackhead here. Like I had no grip going up on Vadion.
Yeah, case in point, I just died on Eau Rouge.
Behind Trackhead, like I had bad arrow wash going up the hill with just like no grip in the front at all. I got a penalty. I ran so far wide.
Whoever asked about our lobby, go into multiplayer, and then you can filter lobbies by friends, and then it should pop up. Oh, dang it, I got a penalty? Where did that come from? Yeah, no worries.
KG, I'm sorry about that bump, man. I'm glad it didn't affect you too badly. Good. So light green, good. Dark green, bad.
Yeah, dark green, bad. No, I want to touch that. I insta-spin if I go on the Astro Turf.
Wait, who was it that said that they needed to friend someone to get into the game, to the lobby?
Harm's way. I got in.
Oh, you got in? Alright.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm on auto drive right now, so don't worry about me. Yeah, I was on auto drive because I was checking, like, Sorry about that. I was checking the friend requests and stuff because I've been getting a few and there's been new people, so I've been trying to like.
Yes, I got the line. I have the speed.
I don't in the Cayman. Unless I'm in the draft, then I have to. Almost crash. In the Cayman without the draft, which is insane stuff, but any kind of draft, you have to
I'm hitting 7th with the draft.
I think that's a short view.
It does. Oh. I'm gonna be outside of you. No. Probably finish it with a penalty. Yep, you're gonna both pass me. I'm gonna go to 6th. I worked so hard to get past you on the last lap. Right at the end. Shenanigans.
I sometimes have this really bad habit of short shifting, just out of habit. And it's like, it's so annoying.
Like you're subconsciously saving fuel for no reason.
Yeah, like I guess just because like I don't do sport races at all, or like any of the dailies.
Like sprint.
And like yeah, and then like the last 2 like serious leagues I've been in have been pretty like intensive like fuel saving leagues. So it's just like muscle memory for me at this point.
I think pretty much red line on most of these cars, but there may be some variants. Alright, now we have...
It depends on what car you're using. I think the McLaren you might want to... I think the McLaren you need to shift a little bit earlier than red line, or right at the end. Oh, okay. That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, like the Lamborghini, for example, you can rev the shit out of that past red line, and it'll go up in the power on the next gear as soon as you shift. But it eats a lot of gas as well.
Sound. Gotta go by sound. Try and like figure out right where that perfect pitch is, and just click, and you're done. You're good. Probably look at the power band.
Look at the power band, yeah, look at the power band.
And that'll give you an idea. Yeah. Or just, it should say like, yeah. So you probably go a little bit over that, but I wouldn't do too much. Like if you're just before a corner, like you wouldn't want to upshift, you'd want to hold it in that gear even though you're going over a red line. So you want to just kind of hold it and then use that that gear to also help slow you down when you smash on the brakes a little bit before you downshift. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes like if you upshift, once you're like into the top end of 5th, if you upshift and just watch your speed, it might tick up a couple more miles an hour. It makes a huge difference. If it's a long straight. Oh. Oh, well, there you go.
Alright, just a few minutes for the new people.
Toasty might be joining us. He said he just woke up.
Easier.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Hello.
Alright, I'm switching to the Renault Megane front-wheel drive. It sucks. It's quite good.
It's been a while since I've driven Spa. I'm probably gonna biff it so hard.
Oh, I hate that I set the settings, then I entered, and then it reset everything. Hate it. So I'll see if I can go fast in my front wheel drive now.
Let's get some practice.
I made it really bad. I mean, are you changing the downforce setting, not the ride height? Oh, it should be
You
on
should.
the...
Yeah. All GL4. Yeah, GL4 cars should have that.
Yeah, you need to use that.
Yeah, but it might make your car more unstable on the high-speed corners. It might make your rear slip out if you're prone to oversteer.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Oh! I just saw that.
Anyone have any tips for getting a front wheel drive car to go through Eau Rouge flat?
Oof. I don't know.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I put a little stiff, but as soon as you go up the hill, it's just like nothing. It actually feels like the front's lifting, but I can't put any more front downforce on it.
Try making the front suspension softer.
It's default is at the minimum natural frequency.
Oh my god.
All you could do is just make the rear stiffer. It's kinda crazy. This car has not got a good setup.
Yeah. Maybe you could also lower
That's to give it toe out.
you could lower the dampers on compression.
I guess it's easy to test because all I have to do is come out of the pits, and if I can't go through a rouge, then I go back to the pits. But it's definitely weird. It nails the compression fine at the bottom. It's crazy. We're just really stiff in the rear, so it's just like a drift car. Yeah, maybe I need to lift the ride height in the rear too. Try to get the weight to transfer more rear lift. Dude, it just, that was a little better. That's probably a penalty. Yeah, it just, like, goes really light on.
Oh, sorry. That there was a lot of lag going on there.
I'm trying to point it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, I wish I could just take more downforce off the car.
Something weird going on with the Jaguar I haven't experienced before. It's like hopping in mid-corner at the front, so it's biting and sliding like many times a second.
Damn it.
Too stiff? Yeah. Could be too stiff.
I've got the
suspension
car on default suspension, so it's.
Oh, that's a.
Well, I've driven it on default a bunch, like this week in people's Le Mans practice lobbies, and it felt great. So. That's possible.
I accidentally, like, canceled my entry and it reset my tune. Yeah, that was not, that'd be nice. Yeah, you have to do it off feel. You don't get much. That's what I think with the front-wheel drive cars. You just have to turn way more than you think you need to, like scrub the front and the back. I don't really like. There we go. Oh, at least they're a route.
All of them 3-second penalties. Track limits, damn it.
That's a little better. I just had to, I guess, cancel and re-enter a couple times.
What's the wind looking like? Could be the wind.
0. I have it on
Okay, never mind.
equal conditions.
Then it's just a skill issue, I guess.
Yep. Oh, it's all skill issue for sure.
No, dude, I definitely had days where I'm like, it's gotta be the wind, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, and then like, I know it's just I'm super slow today for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. Well, I think it's the track limits here set to strong, so it's like F1 track limits more or less. I'm not used to that in Gran Turismo. So I'm trying to keep both 2 tires inside that white line. Yeah.
Yeah.
The double left.
Leon? Also.
The really fast left-handers, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like, so I brake just past the 50 mark, and then I ease off the brakes very slowly, but like, about the apex, maybe a little bit before, and then I hit start hitting the accelerator right around the same time, maybe overlapping my brakes just slightly to keep the weight on the front to be able to turn in still. But it's like, brake hard, and as soon as you start letting in, like, you gotta let off quite a bit, but then kind of gently trail brake basically into the apex.
Or a long lift,
Or a long lift, yeah. Long lift works too.
depending on the car and how much it wants to understeer there.
Yeah, and how much weight you need on the front. Just past the 50 mark, maybe like a couple meters, like. So you don't want too aggressive weight transfer there, because it'll throw the balance of the car off, and then your car either get wobbly or it'll understeer. So you wanna make sure you control the weight with easing off the brakes very slowly into the apex. But obviously not brake too much. You really got to ease in on the gas slowly
default setups on most cars, they push really bad there, so.
I'm starting to get my tune a little bit better. I'm at a 28.1. Yeah. Dude, for whatever reason, like coming back from like a 2-week break, I feel so rusty. And like I'm just starting to feel like I'm getting my groove back a little bit.
No, you're good. It's alright. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't want to ruin your practice. I didn't know if you were... Oh, didn't know if you were trying to do a flying lap or not. I didn't want to fuck you up. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Alright, should we do another race?
Yeah, if everyone's ready.
Yay!
Zoom, zoom.
So, Ads, you're doing like an event tomorrow, right? You're hosting?
It's 4 Eastern time. What SpongeBob is that on the back of the Oreo car? Oh no, I'm on a penalty. Like I was just like following you through all that. I was like, got close. I'm like, what is that? That's not a normal SpongeBob. I think I got you distracted.
Alright, we ready? Alright. Make sure I got a chaotic enough starting grid. Alright, see how I do with the thrown together version or Magan. I was running 28 flat with it. I did a couple laps, 28 flat. So.
Yeah, 28 flat with the. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It needs more diff though. It's a diff like it's just wheel spins so much everywhere. So I tightened it a little bit. Hopefully.
Oh, I got a bad start. Oh.
Oh no, it's good. There was a space in front of me and it closed very, very quickly. Oh, who's right next to me?
That's me, Dinosaur. Alright. I'm alive.
Yeah, I lifted. I did not want to do that together.
Wow, it gave me a 2-second penalty after being stopped for 5 seconds on the side of the track.
Oh, the Belgian stewards are harsh.
It said, oh, you got spun penalty.
Shit. Oh, sent it a little too hard.
Oh, that is tight.
Keep it on the track. There we go.
You and Hubble doing the horseshoe together ads was quite impressive. You guys were door to door.
Coming through, goddamn! It's like driving on the 101 freeway. Yep.
Alright, good.
That's alright. Oh yeah, you guys don't have radar and that stuff, right?
Yeah, it's not your vision.
Careful, careful, careful.
And then we switched sides for the bus
Oh,
stop.
that was
We're still side by side.
unlucky.
That's cool.
Chicane of death.
Oh, bad braking, bad braking. Sorry, Hams. Sorry.
Oh, God damn
Oh, I did lift.
He said something. I heard him back there. Yeah, he got taken out after the bus stop. There's a little bit of chaotic incidents happening.
If you're waiting for someone, try not to stop right on the racing line. Just for future reference.
Nice.
I was catching a drift and I like caught it right as KG was passing me. Booked him. You're good. That one was on me. Take that spot back, bro. Go.
Had a cruise. Window here in a minute. Ooh, shining up.
We raced Tibetics one night, and every person that joined us in VR would be like, in the race, oh, there's gloves in here. What? And lotion.
All good.
Yeah. That helps the VR.
Yeah.
I have my tires well turned up.
I tend to have the engine noise all the way up in the volume mix, but then with the party balance, I have party up. That makes sense.
For serious races, I have it party like chat super low. But like whenever we're just like hanging out, I don't really care that much. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I do perform significantly worse when I'm in like party chat and hanging out and talking. Oh well, your car is so much faster in a straight line.
Yeah, that's where all my time comes from.
I like you gain so much time on me
downforce.
on the straight, and
Yeah,
then I like
you make it
start
all
catching
up.
up towards the yeah.
Yeah, it's all straight line as minimum downforce. So I have the lowest. It has 200 max front, which is 200, and minimum rear, which is 200. And it's really unstable under braking because the toe is basically towed out, so the rear is just like going everywhere when you're braking heavy. also be faster if I just threw it into the corners a little harder and trusted that it would turn.
Good luck with that.
I thought that was the final lap.
There's 2:21.5. You know I can go under 2:30.
The suspension like collapses through turn one. It's so weird. It doesn't sense the ground or something. Yeah, it could just be a track and car specific thing.
Could you be bottoming out?
I don't know. I don't feel like there's much compression through turn one. Just by default. Yeah.
Front tire's already like 20% gone.
Jeez.
Oh no, I just saw that.
And it's definitely having an effect on the performance now. The tires are starting to fall off.
Did you have a penalty too? Ha.
Yeah.
We'll race through the bus stop then.
I still did two 228.0s with the suspension issue, so that's good.
Oh my god. If I could open my damn window, it's hot as hell.
Alright guys, I gotta peace out.
Yeah.
It's good racing you guys.
That's it for me.
Heck yeah,
To-
good night. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Real quick before you guys leave, so yeah, tomorrow Ads is doing something, and then Friday we have Formula Friday. We're doing, it's gonna be the Super Formulas, but they're gonna be power restricted to simulate F3 cars.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
racing
nice.
field's gonna be a little bit tighter. It's kind of like a drop-in style event, so like show up when you want and then leave when you need to. It's just
Alright.
gonna be a bunch of short races, so
Bro,
it's all on
y'all ain't
Discord.
ready to see my super formula car.